Have you recently been appointed by the court as the personal representative of the estate and now wondering what your responsibilities are when it comes to managing personal property? Are you unsure about what you should do with furniture, jewelry, vehicles, collectibles, household items, and other belongings during the probate process? In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the role and responsibilities of a personal representative when it comes to managing personal property during the probate in Florida. First, it's important to understand that as personal representative, you have a legal responsibility to protect and manage the estate's assets during the probate process. This responsibility doesn't just apply to the bank accounts or the real estate, it also applies to personal belongings and household property owned by the deceased person. One of the first things that you may need to do is secure the personal property. This could involve changing the locks, securing valuables, forwarding mail, maintaining insurance coverage, or making sure that the property is protected if the home is vacant. Protecting the estate assets is one of the key responsibilities of the personal representative. Another important step is identifying and documenting personal property. This may include furniture, artwork, jewelry, firearms, collectibles, vehicles, electronics, heirlooms, and other valuable belongings. In some situations, creating an inventory or taking photographs can help keep accurate records throughout the probate process. One area that can become emotionally difficult is when family members begin asking for personal items shortly after a loved one passes away. As the personal representative, it's important to remain neutral and avoid distributing belongings too early without proper authority or agreement amongst the heirs or beneficiaries. In some probate cases, certain personal property may need to be appraised to determine its value. This can be especially important when dealing with valuable collections, antiques, jewelry, artwork, and other items that may be sold or distributed as part of the estate in the administration process. As a personal representative, you may also need to determine whether certain personal property should be sold, stored, distributed, disposed. This decision may depend on instructions in the will or agreements among beneficiaries, creditors, or practical considerations involving the estate. Another important thing is to remember that personal property may sometimes be needed to satisfy estate debts, expenses, and obligations before distributions can be made to heirs or beneficiary. This one reason is why the personal representatives often are advised not to distribute belongings too quickly in the probate process. One of the biggest misconceptions about the personal property management during the probate is that the personal representative can simply allow family members to take whatever items that they want immediately after someone passes away. In reality, the personal representative has the legal responsibility to properly manage and account for the estate assets throughout the probate process. If you've recently been appointed as the personal representative and have questions about managing personal property, handling the estate belongings, or navigating the probate process in Florida, feel free to reach out to me. We've helped many personal representatives and their families gain clarity and confidence while settling the estates during probate. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.